There, I am giving you this message. This is a very long message in response to your question. Okay, let me just speak in English in case anybody can read this one. This can also benefit them. But before I answer your question in an honest way as much as possible, right now it's almost midnight and it took me some time to really get some information. And I'm not editing this one. I am getting this I am viewing this from Restream. So there's no cutting and no editing. So you can see yourself where my weakness is and where it can be shown honestly as much as possible. Let me pray first before I answer all the questions. Oh, dear God, I need your understanding this time from your perspective and things which a human being like me is limited to explain and even understand from the better perspective. Especially now it's almost midnight and it's taken me a lot of time to go over some information which is not complete, oh Lord. Thank you that you will help me, oh Lord, with this information because I've been doing my best to work for you and to help the missionaries and other people using business as mission. Thank you, the Lord, for answering our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, let me go over the two links that you provided me. And the first one is this, coming from this website, Talented Ladies Club. Okay, is MLM Amway a pyramid scheme, scam, and how much can you earn from them? All right. Now, I will not read everything here because it's too long. I will just go straight away to the two questions. Is Amway a pyramid scheme and scam? And how can you earn with them? All right. Before I answer that one and before give you my opinion because you were asking my opinion, my analysis in here may not be actually so very uh, comprehensive because look, before I talk about it, let us see the author. The author is, here. This is the author. Create and sell. The author is a seller, not a business builder. Okay, that's a different thing, as I already showed you. Okay, although she says is to help, her mission is to help you unlock your potential through brilliant content and training. Look, okay, and she actually sells courses, special offers, and free classes. Now, who is she? Well, I don't know her personally. She wrote a lot of these articles, being a freelance a career woman like this. Well, she looks like she's a pretty good, life. Yeah, talking about money also. Well, okay, look at that. So, look, so from that perspective, it's not about between her and me, okay? It's about the topic, all right? And so she focuses on this style, which from my knowledge on business, based on my reading with a lot of other business trainers, she focuses on small business, okay? Right? She doesn't focus on what Forbes magazine or Forbes.com, which calls big business. So this is who she is. Okay. Now about me, as you know, I'm a pastor, and let me say my disclaimer. I am a pastor, and I am not an expert in business yet, although I have reviewed a lot of businesses, more than 25 of them for the past 10 years. And I was about to have a momentum in doing business, but around 7 years ago, It was at the height of studying business. I was called by Talent Adventist Mission to become a pastor, and so the business side was put off. It was just lately about, yeah, it was just lately in 2019 when I prayed so hard every morning, Lord, it seems like you're impressing me something to do a mission like Paul, the tent maker. Paul, Saint Paul in the Bible, the New Testament, a pastor, at the same time a businessman, to reach a particular group of people. And that one, I had a training for that for 2 times in 2010 and 2012 by the Adventist Mission of the General Conference here in Bangkok. That solidified my belief about tent making, especially in doing business as mission. All right, that is why that is my background. So right now I have this theory, but it needs to be proven based on the theory that I got from this perspective. This is the only available, and I am looking this analysis from that background. Okay, with the authorities also. So you see, I want you to see the evidence rather than on appealing to authority of, I am the best. No, I want you to see, you will see later on from a better perspective. So in my initial talk, yeah, I understand how you feel. I don't know much about you and your background either. I've been the same way before. I also reviewed a lot of these kind of articles, a lot. Before I was called to the gospel ministry, I already read a lot about this kind of article, like allegation against Amway. All right. Now, but as you saw, the author is an outsider. She is not an Amway member. She doesn't know much about Amway personally, but only from the sources. I'll show you again. Okay. Look at the sources that she got at the bottom. Right here. She has a lot of these other sources. These, okay, are the negative sources about MLMs. It's very clear that she is against MLM. I will show you later at the end of my presentation that the legitimacy of MLM. Well, also she mentions about, some investigations in these other MLMs. But the way she talks and the way she uses information here, she seems to be negative about MLM. Well, that is what I'm saying. It depends on your perspective. That is why I told you at the beginning, this business has to be viewed from a better perspective. Okay, whether you view it from the negative perspective or the positive. Anyway, let's read some of her allegations about her understanding about Amway. All right, go back to the basic question: is MLM Amway a pyramid scheme, scam, and how much can you earn from them? All right, let's go back to her definition. Okay, so she said she claimed that she investigated. Maybe she has a group of ladies, it is this later, investigated the real earning potential of Amway. But look at her investigation. Her investigation is very limited because her investigation is, okay, this is correct. About Amway in 1915, the biggest MLM in the world, is correct. This is correct. And Amway is in the year 2017, number 42, but right now is number 43, about 2 years ago, 23. Yeah, this is correct. Yes. Okay. This is correct about the information of the divorced family. Yeah, about that. Okay, now I'm not, this is just a background. Yeah, it's not germane or relevant to the topic, the two questions at the beginning. All right, okay, that one, you can read more of that. Okay, this one, how much can you earn from Amway? All right, okay, it seems that the second question here is being discussed first. The first question is discussed later. Okay, so by her. All right, let's follow her. Okay, right now she said that this is from 2017 income disclosure from UK, not from the USA. And she said that it's apparently does not produce income disclosure. Well, she doesn't have the information, but I have the info. I will show later on. All right. Okay. So look at the kind of data she got. It's not actually complete. So limited data. And so here, uh, okay. So look, 2017 it says here that there's 17,000 Amway. This is in UK. All right, retail consultants, and only this receive a rebate of, yeah, well, this must be true. And of 27% who earned average monthly income, just this one, yeah, okay, yeah, and this before deducting expenses. In the same period, Amway had this retail, oh, all right, 19,000 and 17,000 retail consultants certified. This is registered. The other one is certified. 62 earning. Okay, the average rebate, right? Okay, and then this is the one at the top, Amway's pyramid shape. All right, she just right away look at Amway's pyramid shape earnings. I don't know what she means by this. We will see later on. Okay, so she said in 2016-17 only 66. The average income was just $2,000 a month, 2,000 pounds, 2,881 pounds a month. Or okay, well, this is actually pretty cool if we're going to understand that. How much is that in baht? All right, if we're going to look at it in baht, that's about, you see here, it's 99,000 baht. Okay, 99,000 baht a month. That's still okay, right? It's good income, right? If we compare it in baht, I mean UK must be a little thing, but this is 66 of these, the average of the 66. Okay, now I will show you later on that calculating the average is not fair when it comes to this kind of, because it's not the same as corporate world. When in the corporate, everyone is almost the same kind of bracket, but in Amway it's different. I will show you later on why this is not fair. And in getting the average of Amway, only 66 people earned more than, yeah, this dollars a month with Amway. What it says here, 66, this had the average income of them was just this a month. Is that consistent? Do I get it? A year? Yeah. And now this is one earned more than only 66. There seems to be a discrepancy here. More than $110 a month with Amway, only 66 earned, and it's just here average. You see, this is the discrepancy already. You see that? It says here in 2016-17, 60 of these, and the average income is this 2,000 plus pounds, and now only 66 have earned more than 110. Yeah, this is already a discrepancy. Okay, you see how this is not very truthful. This means that out of 36,000 people in UK and the Republic of Ireland who were only 66 earned. Okay, well, maybe this is a mistake. Which one is a mistake here is correct? You can easily see now how inconsistent this report is. Now let's just take this one. Now here is the one that she emphasized. Out of the 13,000 plus people, 66%. In here, not 66 people. This is 66 of this. What is that now? 66%, not people. It's not properly written. Earned nothing, and 12, almost 13% earned this one a month. Okay, this $41, I should say pound a month, and 20% earn 100 pounds a month and only 0.17 earned. Okay, and get the average of that. Now I'll show you that this kind of averaging is not actually fair when it comes to the income on Amway, or like the total Amway members. Okay, yeah, well, and he says here, she says here, the average net income according to, this one is FTC, uh, FTC of the USA, right? Okay, average net income is more of for the 2,200 top Amway distributors in Wisconsin was approximately minus. Okay, look again. Let us see from a broader perspective. Average income, net income of what? Net income of what? Average net income of what? 200 top Amway distributors. 200 top Amway distributors. Okay, this looks pretty cool, averaging from the 200 top Amway distributors, which is 900. But what is that 200 top Amway distributors? It is not actually mentioned which one, because Amway has look, Amway has 22 levels. I will show you later on. Okay, so this is not very honest review. All right, although it's coming from this, because it has to be taken into detail for us to better understand loss and average. Okay, now how do you lose your money? Nah, that one is more in detail of that. But okay, these are specific guys who lost money out of the cities. As I told you, there are more than 100 systems in Amway. This is not just one of them. It is true in my reading before that some of these distributors from other systems are not really honest. It's not about the Amway, it's about the systems in members of the systems, different groups of Amway. So it's not about the Amway, it's about some members who are not honest enough. Okay? Amway reps, you see, it's about the reps, not the Amway, not the company. Expensive events, you see, I told you events from the systems. There are more than 100 systems. Well, it depends. Some systems are very expensive, like this one. I don't know which system is this. And I also remember some systems from China before. They were not very honest. I mean, not the system, the members of the systems. Email loses. Okay, a lot of that. This is not a part relevant to the question. Not even this one. So we go directly to the scam. But before the income, okay? No, not that one. Destroying marriages. It's not the one that's my concern. Now let's go to taking to court. A lot of that I've read it also. This one. Now before I go into that, let me tell you why it's not fair enough to judge Amway based on the averaging of the distributors, just like what she got. All right. Now this is the one I got from the Amway USA, which she didn't get, or she was not able to get. So the top one earned averaging is $83,000. Okay, this is a year average. That's about, in Thai baht, it's 2 million, almost 3 million baht, right? A year. That's a lot of money. As you know, this is top 10%. Okay, look at that. This is how much in Thai baht? This is 460,000 a year. It's still pretty good money. This is top 10. And this is top 50. This one is, how much is that average top 50? You see? And that one is about 105,000 Thai baht. Look, this information is contrary to what she provided. She doesn't have that one. This is from the USA. She provided the UK, but this is from the USA. You see that? It means there is money in Amway. You just need to see the right information. For example, this one. Okay, for the 22 levels of Amway, let us see from the bottom levels of Amway. The bottom is a silver. Okay, the bottom earning is from the silver. Look at that. This is average annual. It means yearly. Of course, silver is the lowest one of the 22 level. That is yearly is how much that in baht, so we can relate to it, is 300,000 baht. Still pretty good money, right? Okay, so well, look at her information is not correct, not complete, I should say. And look at 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth level is the founders platinum in Amway. That is very low actually level, and that one annual is 1.4 million baht. You see that? Now, can you imagine if you go to the top? This is just like four levels out of the 22 levels of Amway. Now let us see more levels here. All right, because it's the one provided by I mean the Amway USA in here in this information, because I have not gotten some, just only from this information. Only is providing us only 4 levels out of the 22 levels of Amway. Can you imagine? This is already good money from this lowest 4 levels. How much more for the highest ones? And let us see where is that one. Let us see. Okay, where are the ones? Okay, you see? It's not providing me the information. Okay, look, this is very important. This is a very good perspective that you need to understand. Oh, there's another information here. There's another information. Average Thai baht. All right. Okay, look, platinum. Okay, now this is the one. This one is better. I should say, yeah. Look, the average platinum. This is as I told you about, right? This is the 4th or 5th level already. Just for you to know what I mean, let us see the levels of Amway. Maybe it's a lot better to see that one. Levels of Amway here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And 1, 2, 3, this is platinum, founders platinum. Okay, that's the 4th one. So this is platinum. Average is that one. The average is 55,000 annual, and that is how much in baht, in dollars, in baht. What's the average? $55,000 a year, and that is equivalent to 19 million baht a year. Look, that's a lot of money, right? And this one is the highest. Okay, look at that. Wait. Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? Let's better recalculate that one, so I will not make a mistake. Okay, here. Okay, so for the average 55,000, okay, that's in baht, that's 1.8 million. Yes. And for the 190,000 plus dollars a year, and we got this already 6.3 plus million. Still, that's a lot of money, right? And so she said there's no money in Amway. She just doesn't know. Now, this is Founders Emerald. Okay, Founders Emerald is what level is that? Founders Emerald. Let us see the levels of Founders Emerald. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 9th level. 10. The 10th level, Founders Emerald right here. So that Founders Emerald is already 135,000, okay, dollars, and that is in baht. That's 4.5 million plus baht a year. That's a lot of money. And the highest for that emerald is how much? Is 28 million baht a year. That's really a lot of money. How come that person, she doesn't know about this? The founder's diamond, what level is the founder's diamond? What level is that? Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 12th level out of 22 level. All right, the 12th level, the 22 level. This one is, or let's just go to the average. Look at the average income of the founder's diamond. Okay, it's just 19 million baht a year, or almost 20 million baht, 19.8. That's again a lot of money. And the highest of diamond, how much is that? And that is 98 million baht a year. That's a lot of money, really. She doesn't know about this. Look, she just got the average, which is not exactly, fair. All right. Okay. Look. Okay. That's it. Now, let me show you why her way of averaging is not correct when it comes to, the income. Because it's just the analogy is like this. Okay. Now, this is the top leaders, right? Now, and this is the new entry level. The new entry level distributors, of course, they don't have any income because they're just new, just a few months, just a few days, few weeks. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amway can have more of this. Like this are only 3, can have 6, can have 12, can have many of this frontliners. Now you can compare this with, if you get the average income from out of them, of course, it's not fair because these levels here are just new ones. It's just like going to college, all right, or a university. These first levels are just like freshmen. Of course, freshman students don't earn in their first year. Can you imagine? And we can just categorize, like maybe just an analogy, not exactly, but just an analogy. Like the second level, maybe like second year in university. It's like second year in Amway, second year in university. Of course, there's no income here, you know, for second year sophomore students. Maybe the third level, like the third year in Amway, okay, if these are the kinds of students, like the third year in university, there's still no income. The fourth year in university, still no income, just, a graduate, all right? And if they go still to master's program because they are not working yet, but they go straight to master's program, no income yet. But in Amway, if you work it very well, even at this level, you already have an income, all right? And they go to doctoral. For example, some students don't like to work, but they go straight to doctoral study. There's no income yet. Now, look, is it very reasonable to get the income from these students, first year, second year, third year, and get the average, like, right? It's not fair. Get the average from this top to the bottom is not fair. It's not a good way of getting the income, the average income from them. The same with the Amway distributors. If you get the average from the top to the bottom, it's not correct perspective of the right income because these people don't have the income yet at the entry level. Like first year students, second year students is the same. But if we compare this with the college students, Amway is still a lot better. Because as you know, at the first, second year, third year, fourth year, these university students do not have any income at all. All right. right? Or maybe practically, unless they work as should say graduate student, assistant, or working students. But the idea is that Amway is a lot better than going to university and studying here. Okay, so you get the idea that it is not proper way, or it's not a good perspective to look at the average income of Amway from all the distributors, because they have different levels. Average income from the top is okay, but average income from all levels is not correct perspective. So you see that woman, you see, that's why it has to be seen from the proper perspective. Now, the second thing is Amway a scam, and she has some good points actually. Well, and here, there's a lot of these arguments, and some of them are twisted from my understanding. Even the pyramid scheme. Look at that, because okay, a lot of these arguments, it's so long. Yeah, instead of believing in her, I would actually believe the court who indicted, the court of law, the FTC, ruled. You know what is FTC? Yeah, the court of law in the United States ruled that Amway was not an illegal pyramid scheme according to strictly statutory definition. Well, she quoted this also, but ordered Amway. This is federal court, right? Trade. I forgot the name of FTC. FTC means what? We can, Federal Trade Commission. Yeah, that is Federal Trade Commission. It's a court, right? And the Federal Trade Commission ordered Amway to cease pricing, because this was about the lawsuit that Amway, yeah, experienced before. I would like to say that yes, a lot of people, for many decades ago, wanted to sue Amway to court, and alleged and Amway as being a pyramid, but only to find out that FTC ruled that it is not an illegal pyramid scheme. However, that woman explained in her own way about Amway being a pyramid. Well, I would rather believe the FTC, because that is demonstrated by the court of law. I'm not going to go into detail of what she said here. It's a waste of my time. Okay, a lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them. I would rather believe the court of law rather than going to her argument. Okay, in here, she's like kicking against the prick, right? It's just like she seems to be like, is she better than the court of law who will really demonstrate it whether Amway is illegal or not? I would believe the court of law that Amway is not illegal. That is my short way of answering it, because you go into detail, in my opinion, in my reading, she has some twisted arguments in there. Okay, I might be biased. Now let's go into detail. Again, she didn't present how much money here, from, look, global, that Amway is ranked the highest in revenue in 2020, 8.5 billion. Okay, you provided this information to me, and it is also, corroborated by other sources, in which this balances that Amway has money, all right, and that company for more than 60 years. How can a scam for more than 60 years stand for 60 years? That's ridiculous. A scam usually could not stand for about 5 years. Scammers don't stay long, all right? Okay, even if you go over the history of Amway, that a lot of them really to wanted to sue Amway. They just want to make money out of Amway. That's the idea there. But Amway has stood the test of time. I would go with a scammer who has stood the test of time. It means it's proven. 60 years of proven success. That's not a scam anymore. All right. Okay. If my definition of a scam is proven for 60 years, I would go to that kind of scam. You got an idea there? You see that woman, Hannah, it doesn't have enough information about Amway, really. Okay, look at that. Look at the income of the distributors of Amway right here, the top earners of Amway in their whole life. Okay, direct selling lifetime top earners. Look at the Jaegers. Okay, the Jaeger died several years ago. Look at in all their life, they accumulated 460 million. So there's no income in Amway. There's a lot of income in Amway. Look at that. Success. Again, another Nancy Dornan. This is the one where Network 21, the founder of Network 21, 125 million. Nancy Dornan is still alive today, although the husband, Jim Dornan, is dead. Look at that, 75. There's a lot. All right. There's a lot of income in Amway. She just doesn't provide this information, or maybe she doesn't know. Okay. She just wants to provide the information that she wants to show rather than, okay, more information. Is Amway a scam? Well, might be biased because this is from Amway website, but already demonstrated by the Federal Trade Commission that it is not a scam. Now, let us listen to what Amway has to tell us about, their claim not being a scam. No, Amway is not a scam. We are a direct selling business, making and selling products through independent business, Amway business owners since 1959. Actually, by the way, Amway is a member of Direct Selling Association of America, DSA, and that regulates the scammers, or not. And it's also a member of all these kind of DSA, even in the Philippines, DSA PH. Also a member. It means Amway is fair. Okay, if it is not fair, it would not have existed in more than 100 countries. Can you imagine that? I want you to realize that if Amway is really a scammer, these 100 countries should have shut down Amway and it would not have existed for more than 60 years. That is a big thing to think about. So Amway's claim is this: there are 10 facts to set the record straight. Okay, Amway is a business that takes effort and a time to get going. It's not a get quick rich scheme. All right, now this is what she doesn't understand. Okay, that Amway is this such the side. It takes some time to go to the top, and she gets the average income out of that. That's not fair. Most Amway business owners work on their business part-time, but some are able to with dedication over time, yes, develop to become full-time income. It will take some time for you to become a full-timer in Amway. So Amway is not for everyone. Yes, not, we're okay with that. That is why it's not for her, so who cannot see the potential, the positive side of Amway, the high income of Amway. Is not for her and not for those negative people. Amway business owners only earn income when they sell products. But recruiting, that is number one, a bunch of people, okay, who then recruit others and sell nothing. Now that's a scam, all right? That's not Amway. Amway is not a scam. What it sells, Amway is not a scam. Earn income from selling products, but the scammers income from recruiting people, okay? So that's a big difference. A company with selling products is not a scam, but a company earns from recruiting people, that is a scam, and Amway is not that. Number 5, Amway has paid our business owners more than 63 billion. You see, a scam would pay 63 billions from the sales. Well, it's not a scam, and it's growing since 1950. Amway is the #1 direct selling company in 2019. Okay, even now it's still #1. If you start an Amway business, the amount of money you make depends on your effort. It's not from your recruit. That's why it's not a scam. We offer free training sessions to our business owners. Yes, There are no quotas, purchase requirements, but make no mistake, to make money, products must be sold. All right. Okay, we offer a 180-day, 6 months satisfaction guarantee because it's fair. You see that? How fair Amway is? Look at this level here, a founder's diamond. Okay, I don't need to present this one because we already mentioned about this is in Singapore and Malaysia and Brunei. Okay, we don't need to present that one. I already presented that one. Okay, and this one also. So the top Amway success stories here. Look at that. They are success stories. She doesn't present this one. She only presents only one side. Robert Ancasa, Network 21. But Proe. Okay, Tim Foley, Network 21. Kim Leonard, Network 21. They are in the group that I belong, Network 21. Bill Britt, not Nancy Dornan, they are the founders. Okay, yeah. You see, there's a lot of money in Amway, but she just presents, say there's no money. That's not correct. It's not correct. Even now, as you saw, the top earners of even of all the MLMs, still we have some from Amway. Oh, it's not showing me. I need to close some of these tabs, as I already mentioned, because it's my tab is not closing anymore. All right. Okay, let me close some which I already mentioned. Okay, that one. That one. Okay. So this one is about Robert Kiyosaki, who talks about Amway. All right. And Robert Kiyosaki, as you know, is a best-selling author and a financial expert. Let us listen to what he said. Somebody posted in 2020 that Robert Kiyosaki, I should say, joined Amway. Well, this is it. I hope we will see this one. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. Let me stop first so that I can share the video. Okay, that's it. Yeah, the entire here, Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, let me share that one. And so yeah, it's this now. I hope you can hear that one. Let's play.
But the reason I respect the Jaegers so much is they're very much like my poor dad from the point of view they're dedicated to education first. And so that's why I decided to...
To what?
My diamond upline is Bill and Amy.
It means she joined because her upline is Diamond Bill. Remember the name Bill.
Galvin from Dallas, Texas. Join this business.
Okay, it means he joined Amway. It means he is an insider. All right, he knows about Amway. All right, because he knows about that. Okay, let's close that one. And I should say, Robert Kiyosaki, one of the experts, talks about this, about the business of the 21st century. I want you to listen to what he said about the power of network marketing.
If you can change your outlook, change some of your values.
Let me have this here.
And change your rules, you'll find there's a whole other set of rules out there that are more conducive for people who want to be rich.
Financial expert, educator, successful investor, and best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki is about to give you the information you need to implement a realistic, achievable plan of building and growing wealth. Today, Kiyosaki shares his revolutionary wisdom with you, just as his rich dad shared it with him.
It's information that can take you from working for money to your money working for you.
Information that can set you free.
The story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is really a story of two different fathers with two different sets of.
Wait. Why am I mentioning Kiyosaki? Because as I said, I would rather believe Kiyosaki was an insider of Amway, financial expert, rather than that woman. Who's the name of that woman? Yeah, you can review. Hannah, right? Hannah something. So now it's good to listen to him because millions of people listen to him. He's an expert, best-selling author, and that woman is nothing compared to that, to Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, so this one. So he joins Amway and he talks about network marketing because he's an insider of Amway. This is what he said. That was the value of Amway based from uh, his explanation about business owners.
Values and completely different sets of advice. I don't mean to insult anybody or, damage your values, but really that was the difference. For example, my poor dad always said, go to school, get good grades, get a high-paying job, work hard, live below your means, save money, get out of debt, have a good retirement plan. And that was my poor dad's values. My rich dad said, you probably won't get rich doing that way because very few people get rich following that plan. Important diagram my rich dad showed me when I was a little boy.
Yeah, look at this one. If you haven't known this one yet.
Cash flow quadrant. And the quadrant is made up of the four different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said in the...
Wait, if you haven't known this one yet, I want you to see this perspective. Because from this perspective, you will see how beautiful Amway is, or that kind of industry, because of this perspective. Look at this. There are four ways to earn, as he said.
World of business, there's E's, and E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you always tell who they are by their core values, and what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of a company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the four is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the fourth of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, Robert, go to school so you get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom. They don't want to have to work at a job anymore. They don't want to have to work for the rest of their lives. So the beauty of building a business and learning how to invest is very simply that this is passive income. You work hard for a few years, but possibly for the rest of your life, income keeps flowing to you. Now, One of the problems with this area, as you know, it takes capital. In other words, it takes a lot of money to buy some of these apartment buildings, to build a business and things like this. But there is a way. There is a way to do it with very little capital, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. It's about a business for the 21st century.
Welcome to Robert Kiyosaki's The Business of the 21st Century. Robert Kiyosaki is recognized internationally as one of today's leading financial experts. The author of the best-selling Rich Dad, Poor Dad, his books have been translated into 51 languages in 109 countries and sold more than 28 million copies worldwide. Robert has spent his life educating people on how to attain financial freedom. Now, through this special video presentation, he explains why network marketing is indeed the business of the 21st century, and how you can take advantage of its opportunities to create the life you desire.
As an entrepreneur, I have built many businesses from scratch, and as some of you know, a lot of them crashed also. Statistics show that most new businesses fail within the first 5 years, 90% in fact. And of the 10% that survive, the remaining 10% crash in the second 5 years. So in other words, most are gone in 10 years. So I've looked at many different models, and one that stands out for me is network marketing. And the reason for that, it takes very little upfront cash. It's low overhead. You can do it part-time. It means keep your daytime job, but do this part-time. And once the business is up and running, it can generate enough income so that you can move from the left side to the right side of the quadrant. So let me tell you about my introduction to network marketing, because I had a very closed mind to it. Since I can build my own businesses, I said, why do I need a network marketing business? But about 15 years ago, I have a good friend. His name is Bill, and this guy is the best real estate investor I know.
Do you remember the name Bill? Yeah, the other video that he joined under Bill, the diamond Bill. I'm not sure if this is the same Bill, okay? But let us listen to him.
He has tons of assets in here. So I said, Bill, why did you start a network marketing business? It's simple. His answer was very simple. He says, it's my way of helping people. But more importantly, he says, the reason most people can't invest in real estate is because they don't have a business. They don't make enough money simply because taxes, debt, inflation, and retirement savings are killing them. They cannot even invest. So my friend Bill, who is a professional real estate entrepreneur, he says, I started a network marketing business so the people that worked with me could start their own business and then invest money with him. So with that, I realized then that network marketing wasn't about making money, but it was about helping people to help other people make money so they become financially free. So the beauty of network marketing, I said, like, it's very low entry point, doesn't take much money, you can do it part-time. And where your profit is in most big corporations is they spend millions, sometimes billions of dollars in advertising. So rather than give that money to advertisers, network marketing depends on building a network. It's called word of mouth, like you recommend a movie to a best friend. So really, the reason I support network marketing...
Wait. You see why that woman doesn't like network marketing? Because she sells a lot out of advertising, even selling something, right? Okay. It means it's against her business. That's why she doesn't like network marketing. Okay. So now we can understand now. This is how I understand. Now let's proceed further. The beauty of network marketing.
Because it's not about selling. It's about people helping people build assets in the asset columns, becoming business owners, and then becoming investors, rather than going through all of this here, which most E's and S's go through.
Okay. Now we understand that. Now look, this is one reason. This is one reason I love network marketing, especially the network marketing, the number one, and that is Amway. For some reasons before that, the founders are Christians, and this is good for, it's for helping people. This is really best for missionaries. If you want to become a better missionary, Amway with the Network 21 system, which are also founded by Christians, it's the best way. Amway is the best for, I will show you, as I already showed you, but just for the sake of the viewers later on. So who should I believe? That woman? No. Who is not an expert? I believe in Kiyosaki, who is an expert in financial, education. And by the way, I have read a lot of his books and listened to most of his audios about the same principle concept. And again, who should I listen? That woman? No, I would rather listen to, as I already showed you before, to who? To this one, uh, Peter Matz, as I showed you yesterday, the other day. Why I listened to Peter Matz? Because I met Peter Matz in Bangkok several times. That's why I have a picture. And Peter Matz has already 50 years of freedom from Amway. He's a physicist, nuclear physicist. Would join a scam? No way. An engineer also, engineer Sopat for 30 years of freedom from Thailand, No way. I already showed you this one, but just for the sake of the listeners, for the sake of listeners, let's play this one. What Peter Matz has to say about, about this business and the freedom he enjoyed for 50 years. Just 2 minutes.
I have noticed opportunity from Peter and Barbara Max. Now, who are the experts in achieving financial freedom and time freedom for more than 50 years? Please listen to what Peter has to say.
Hello, my name is Peter Matz, and I live in New Jersey in the United States. This is a short message, just 2 minutes, to those seeking additional income or having a business of their own. When I was 29 years old, I started a part-time business at the cost of about a pair of shoes, so there's no risk involved. Today, my business is in 24 countries and 6 continents. We are in the e-commerce type of business. We build teams of people that connect directly to manufacturers, bypassing the traditional distribution systems. In our business, we offer flexibility, mobility, control of your life. We have mentorship. We work with a team concept, and we have free trips that are offered to people that are performing. And all of this in your own business that can be started, as I mentioned, part-time with very low cost. We deal with many different products: health nutrition, sports nutrition, energy products, weight loss, time defiance, youth extend. These are products on the cutting edge of what people want today. Experts will tell you that these industries will be 2 of the fastest growing industries for many decades to come. There's no particular education level required or job and work experience. What we do require is, of course, ambition and a desire to make more money, to diversify, to have your own business, and get control of your life. Talk to the person who sent you this recording. Spend 20 minutes with them to get more details. It might be very interesting for you and make a big change in your life. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.
Okay.
Peter and these experts use end-to-one system to teach.
All right. Yeah, you saw this one already. Let me just finish this for the sake of, just for the sake of the listeners, so they will know this one also, how important. This is a very short plan.
Us how to do online business effectively and professionally. Do you know that you can build an asset that is money back into your pocket?
Wait, let me explain this one. You see the 10, 20, 70 budget rule, or we call this abundant formula. Like 10% is for tithes and offerings, 20% is for savings and investing, and 70% is for spending. Amway is here making use of the 70% expenditure. That's the one. And when you spend, then there's money coming back, and that is very wise.
from your monthly expenses. As a consumer in the old business model, you don't make money from buying products because the retailers and wholesalers mark up about 60% more than the original price of 40% from the manufacturers.
Okay, you asked me sometime before, right, about the 60%, whether they will be gotten. As I said, there are two levels, right? There was a diamond before who explained that about the 60%, eventually you will get them because of the levels. Yeah? How to explain in detail now, it's a long time to explain.
And you are paying 100% of the cost. Do you like it? I don't think so. Would be better if you got 60% share of the wholesalers and retailers and keep the 60% yourself so you can have your own business using into one system. The into one system will teach you how to do an online business so you can do it while working in your full-time job. Do you think this concept is good? I want to ask you, if you can do this business online and you get some extra income of about $200 to $500 per month, or a passive income of about $1,500 to $20,000 a month, or even much more, depending on how big you want to build this business. Do you think this is a good business opportunity? The more important thing is, who are the manufacturers? If the system is good, but the products are not good, but if the company is unreliable, then everything I shared earlier would be like a scam. And if it is not this company, I would not get involved. And I would not get excited about it. But you might have already known this company because this company is famous and its products are of great quality. Now, what is this company? It is Amway. All the 450 plus products, great products, are from Amway. But now Amway has moved to online business.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what do you know about Amway? Is it about asking one to join or sell and deliver the products? You're right, because Amway has been known to be the #1 direct selling company in the world. But today, Amway is different. We are using a franchise model called N21, and we do it online. It's different from what you knew before. Now, let me ask you this question. Which one is more appealing? Direct selling or doing it with a proven N21 system? Of course, doing business with a system is more interesting. Remember, we are not sellers. But because you cannot retire and you cannot have financial freedom and time freedom, we are independent business owners, and we focus on building businesses worldwide. For Thais, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. For fighters, on Wednesday at 11 p.m. Highland time, there is a special Zoom session that will provide more details on how we build business worldwide using end-to-end system. If you're really interested, I will ask for the link so you can see the clearer and bigger picture of the business. please download Zoom. Log in with this format, your name underscore Rolly, that is my name, and your country. When I've got the link, I will send it to you. Okay? Please get dressed well and turn on your camera. They will show the business plan in detail for about 45 to 15 minutes. Then you can contact me with my details below so you can get the Zoom link for the live presentation, or you can click the link at the end of this video. See you inside. Okay?
Okay, so this is it now. All right. Now it's so clear. Look, why I have chosen Amway is because of its quality, because of those reasons I already mentioned. And why I have chosen Amway, it's the best company for missionaries, you know, those for missionaries that you want to retire. As you know, I have this here. I explained to you already this just for the sake of the viewers that Amway is in this category, the 10, 20, 70. If you give 10% to God, return to Him, and 20% is used for saving system with insurance, investments, healthcare, and savings, Amway falls on the 70%, which is really good because our money is not ours. Our money is not ours. Our money is God's. And so God wants to use 100% of His money, not just for money making, but the money that will be generated, that will return, our return of investment will be used for His work. And that is why, as you saw already, that is why I am building a group of missionaries, okay, in doing business as mission, following the suggestion or promotion of the Adventist mission of the General Conference. Well, they have this meeting during ASI, even Dr. Gary Krause, the present director of Adventist mission, okay, business as mission. And so because of that, I am putting up here online business with Pastor Rolly for retirement because the mission is not giving me retirement. So the purpose of this business is really for mission and also for retirement. So very good. Now, if you're a missionary, okay, those listeners, if you're a missionary and you want to retire because missionaries really need this one, I encourage you to join me and us, and we will make a group called TRM, not truly rich makers. No, 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 it doesn't right to our hearing, but truly retiring missionaries. When we have a lot of retired missionaries already, now we can just change the name, truly retired missionaries. But truly retiring missionaries is a good one, I mean the term. So I suggest you think this over. Okay, and let me use my language, kapatid Sally. Let me use our vernacular that we use, right? Yeah, kasabot ko sa imong gibati, no? Mahitungod aning mga allegations sa Amway. Maupod na akong gibati kani adto. Yeah, I have found out sa ako nga pag-utingkay, pag-tuki-tuki, pag-research, na dili man diay ingon ana ang Amway. In fact, mo nga nibalik ko out of the 25 companies plus 25 plus companies, gibiyaan ako sila. Gisamok-samok lang. Nibalik ko diri sa Amway. Nahitabo lang, gitawag mo ko sa pastor man wala nahimo. So karon, as I said, niampo ko, no? I prayed in 2019, Lord, if you're really calling me back to the gospel, I mean, to the tent making, this is tent making for a specific, people to approach using business mission, then you would give me the answer. And what happened? In 2020, a year after, the answer came in the form of letting me go. The mission, listen to some people without hearing my side, and they didn't renew my contract, and not even giving me as a, an employment certificate. Oh, I don't blame the mission. I can just see Joseph in Genesis 50, verse 20, that he said to his brothers, you meant evil to me, but the Lord is good. He made it good and he prepared everything. So this is now the way. I am happy and so thankful for Talent Mission for letting me go so I can really do business as mission to help a lot of people to approach this kind of people, the secular, we call it, the Adventist mission called them the three W's, the worldly, the wealthy, and the well-educated people. So I met them in 2019, and so Lord, please help me. And so right now, yeah, I need like-minded missionaries. I need 1,000 missionaries to help God's work in this way. That's why I am not really ashamed to tell anyone, all missionaries, why a pastor is doing. Because by principle, I am not violating any of the biblical principle. I am even following Paul. Paul, a missionary, a pastor, and a businessman. And he said in 1 Corinthians 11:1, okay, before that, in Acts 18, 1 to 3, Paul was a tent maker, selling tent to provide his needs. But then, even if he did it like that, some members like talk, you know, against him, backbite, and that's why he said it's the same thing that would happen to missionaries who do like this. That's why I'm not surprised. I'm even like excited. Okay, so this is it. Nasabtan ako ang imong gibate. Kaya mo po nang gibate kaniya adto. Na-fan out na ako nga dili di ay mao. Na-fan out nga Amway is, I think, the best, as already mentioned, the best business for the century. Mentioned by Kiyosaki, mentioned by Peter Matz, and even from the spiritual perspective, it's the best for missionaries. Kay law and capital for other reasons. It's the same with discipleship. You'll become a better person in helping other people. All right. So now, make up your mind. Let's work together. This is just the first part of it, and we can still have a long way to go. Let us make a group called TRM, Truly Retiring Missionaries. And business, as we already know about investing is good for young ones because the monthly payment for saving and investing is just little. For insurance and for investing, and in investing you need time. But when our time is short because our age is really like almost 60 years old, the best is already business. And we have to make up our mind. I recommend that you see my sponsor to help you to go to the next step. Is that okay with you? Mr. Vara, who is an emerald. He used to be a managing director of 3 IT companies. Okay, it's good that before he was fired, he was able to build Amway business with Network 21. That's why he was saved from the problem of that one. Okay, he used to have an income like 300,000 baht before when he was a managing director, but it doesn't matter. There was an active income. When he got fired, it was gone together with the free house and free car with the driver. Now he has freedom and he's enjoying. It's good to meet him. I want you to meet him, and also Supat and even Peter Mas later on. Okay, so make up your mind. There's still a lot to do, and we can go together. I encourage you all, if you really want to become a missionary with financial freedom and time freedom, so you can do more and help more people and finish God's work, because time is very short. This is now the best opportunity. Okay, let me pray for you, Brother Sel, and for anybody who is watching this one. Oh dear God, you know the content of our heart, you know the intent of our heart, that we want to work with you and for you, to reach out to these very hard people, to reach out the secular and the rich, the wealthy and the well-educated people, the elite, oh Lord. They need a special kind of approach, and that is tent making, that Paul did in here, by propagated and promoted by the Adventist mission of the General Conference, called the business as mission, oh Lord, and even being done by the ASI, Adventist Services and Industries, Lord. They are doing into this, and I'm a part of with the ASI, not officially yet, but oh Lord, I am with their meeting several times already. Oh Lord, may you bless Brother Sel and his wife and anybody who is into this kind of ministry, oh Lord. Thank you for answering our prayer, oh Lord. This is already late tonight, and I need to go to bed. It's been a long time reviewing this, but I hope this is a blessing. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. By the way, this kind of review is not done by anybody else, any Amway distributor, because to them, they don't like to, spend their time using this one. But just because I want to help you and help anybody, you know, with this business, walang iwanan. That's why I am doing this, just for you and your family. God bless you. God bless you.